Yo guys, what is up? It is Reflex, and I thought we'd do another episode of the rush routes. This time we're going to go ahead and do Crossfire, a fan favorite map. Everybody likes this map. It can be very one-sided at times, just because, you know, the bombs are on different sides of the map, and it can be really difficult to get picks, and you got to watch out for nades and stuff. But I just want to go ahead and show you guys some of my favorite routes to get to different bomb sites as fast as possible. There's some that you can just get to as really quick, and sometimes the enemies won't even see you and you can just kill them right from behind, and it's just these great routes. Let's get straight into it. First one, you're going to go ahead and spawn on offense. I recommend either giving your teammate the bomb or you can pick it up yourself. It really doesn't matter. Well, personally, I'd give them the bomb, but because this rush route is one, really fast, and two, it kind of sucks if you do drop bomb and end up getting killed, so you gotta be cautious. But you're just gonna go ahead and run, and you're just gonna run straight through this doorway, run down this doorway. You're gonna jump and crouch midair, and you're quickly into A. Now, obviously, you do need extreme conditioning, because if you don't have extreme conditioning, it's really not going to work as fast. Now, the tricky thing about this entire rush route is if they get to cafe or market, whatever you want to call it, and they can watch this cross really fast, I'm pretty sure you can't beat them as long as you do it fast enough. You just got to go like this. And for getting through the window, I wouldn't really recommend doing this. You can go through the doorway, but I don't know. Just going through the window, it's so much, one, it's more satisfying, and two, I think it might be a little bit quicker. I'm not completely sure. But you're just going to run towards the window, jump, and while you're in midair, crouch, and your guy will just go right through the window. And just get in here, and sometimes you can pick one off right over here, looking over towards mid, or you can like catch them right here, getting ready to look middle. One time, I caught a guy, I ran through right here, I jumped, I checked bomb real quick, and I came back here, and there was a guy just chilling right here, looking over B. And you can just go ahead and shoot him right in the back, so it's really great route. There's two quick routes to getting control of B bomb as fast as possible, and trying not to get picked from middle. Both of these I use depending on the scenario, depending on what the enemies might have, whether it's an AK-47, M16, or a 74 or something. But if they have an AR, I would recommend taking this route, and you also gotta just be careful of nades if anybody tries to nade this. But you're just gonna, you know, get bomb, and this is mainly for bomb rushers. I just run through the back, right here, maybe peek middle, see if they're looking at you or something. Come right through these back windows, or excuse me, back doorways, and then get your teammate to call them out over B, see if they crossed into B. And you can just come over here, and you can just mark it really easily. One thing you just got to be careful of is once you're in here fast, really quick, you just got to be careful of the guy on steps with an M16. Just be careful of that. And then once you're in here, you can very easily just, you know, either plan it, or what I like to do is get on the bomb and then jump away. And that's the first nade. Like sometimes, you know, just bait out the nade and go like this, or you can just like peek up and down, or fake the plant, and you know, you pretty much just have full control of B. The other one is a tad more risky. You're pretty much just gonna run straight through the middle. I like to duck my head just in case, you know, they try to go for a headshot or something. Now you just gotta be careful of this, because like try not to go near this car or this car, because people will nade that. So just get there really quick. I'd recommend just, you know, go towards the back, duck your head, jump across, and get control of B. And if you get there fast enough, you can actually switch to an M16, and maybe you can come up in the bus and maybe pick somebody off top A or bottom A, and just call them out for your teammates. Just let them know where they are. Now as for defense, one of the best ones that I like to do, obviously you're going to need a sub, and you're going to need extreme conditioning. You're going to go straight through market. Now just be careful of the nades. You're going to run up here, crouch jump like I showed you earlier, and you can get control of this back room, back alley, or whatever. If you do this fast enough and they don't see you, or if they just don't watch the cross, you could just sit right here and wait for them, and they'll just never see you coming. Another great one is when you're just spawning on defense. What I like to do is rush over here, nade the red car like I told you about earlier, and you're just going to run straight up into steps. Now be cautious in case somebody did do the same rush that I showed you earlier. Be cautious coming around here. Just kind of, you know, just pre-aim it, and you can just chill right here on the steps, and you can see all of B. Just be careful of this doorway right back there, because people will try to pick you off with an M16. And just sit over here, and you can get a good glimpse of B and you got a good glimpse of this A room right here. Now, if you get here really, really fast and you don't throw the nade, you might be able to switch to an M16. It's I'm not completely sure, but if you can actually go like this, and you can see right back into the spawn area. You can see the back of this car, and see if they try to cross over. If nobody has called out that they've crossed yet, so really, really great power spot. Another great one for defense, a little bit more risky, but if you can get into it, it puts you at a great advantage. It's very similar to the last one I showed you, but you're going to rush up straight to this mid right here. I would recommend running straight up to ticket booth, but you're going to run right here, hop up onto the back of this car, get up into the A building, and try to get control of it as best you can. And if nobody calls them out that they are A side, try your best to switch to an M16. If you can't, that's not that big of a deal. You still do have a stun and a nade, and you can call them out all if they're back bus or if they're back B. And if you see one that's on bomb, you can just easily stun them and nade them. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed. These are some great routes. They really work to your advantage if you do them fast enough, and you just got to be careful for stuns, careful for the M16, people watching the crosses and stuff, and if you do it right, you can come out victorious. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's been Reflex. I'll catch you in the next one.